Welcome back to Blue Zone Homestead. Today I'm gonna attempt to catch a swarm. Bees swarming in July. Also, I am planting out the cobra climbing beans. We're going to put on some spinach and checking on some seedlings and make burger patties and meatballs. I am planting out some green beans, cobra beans, but we have some gaps in between the bean arch. I sown these seeds in June and they were ready to come out now. Actually they are, look how tall they are. So I just found an empty spot in my bean arch. You might hear my dog sits here next to me playing on a carpet, and I just stick it in there. So I might have had, probably I had quite a few, maybe 5 beans in a pot, so I'm just planting them out like that in little bunches. And also we are going to freeze the leftover turkey mince, and I have decided to do it as like a burger patties and meatballs. You know, the mixture, the rice and the turkey mince. And we've made the paprika pepper and stuffed pepper and cabbages. We had lots of leftover meat, so I've just made it as like a burger patties and meatballs, and I flash freeze them and put them in freezer bags, and they are in the freezer now. Also, we are going to pot on the spinaches, what I've sown last month, and checking on the other seedlings for our fall crops. That's nearly done. And yeah, we're gonna try to catch that bee swarm. I honestly think that 2 of my hive swarmed at the same time. And it's a story behind it, but we'll get to it. If not in this, in another vlog. But yeah, the swarm we are catching today, it was actually successful. So they are now in my polynuke, in the apiary, and they're doing really well. So I'm really happy about that. Now altogether we've got 7 families, 5 hives and 2 polynukes. And one of that polynuke is so strong we really need to think about, I need to buy another hive perhaps and transfer them, otherwise they're probably gonna swarm again because they are just doing so well. They need a new home already. So the meat, all the leftovers from yesterday's stuffed pepper and stuffed cabbages is here. So we're going to use this up because we still got so much food. This is going to become a freezer meal. So what I'm gonna do now, I've just dried some sourdough bread for breadcrumbs. I've just blended it, and here it is, a few days later. Lovely breadcrumbs. We're going to season these breadcrumbs, and then we're going to make like a burger patties, and then we're going to put it on a cookie tray in a freezer. Take it out, plastic bag, back to the freezer. So it's a freezer meal whenever we need it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to add about 8 tablespoons of pink Himalayan salt to our breadcrumbs, and we're gonna make garam masala. And again, half a tablespoon of garam masala, roughly. We're gonna give it a good mix, clean hands. And then we're going to shape this rice and meat mixture to a ball. And then we're going to wrap it in this breadcrumbs mixture and just flatten it out to like a burger shapes. And let's see how many burgers we can do. And I'm just going to put it one by one to the cookie tray. We're going to flash freeze it first. And then we put it back in a plastic bag and we're gonna take out how many we need. You can make like small ball size as well, or like a burger size. It's up to us really. So I'm gonna make probably a tray full of these burger patties and the rest gonna be like tiny meatballs. And remember, this is turkey mincemeat, what I've made last week, butchering one of our turkey. This got rice in it as well, so I need to remember that. So when I'm going to put it back to the plastic bag, zippy bag, I make sure I label exactly what is in this mixture. I am tempting to do fried cheese and chips soon. We haven't done it for ages, but we've still got so much food left, and I'm just gonna make another Victoria sponge in a minute. So I have to wait a bit. And then I'm tempting to try one of our aged cheese. I'm gonna have a taste test, and we might make fried cheese and chips because we got so much potatoes as well now, and our first early and second earlies are now really nearly getting ready in the garden. So we're gonna dig that up together. Let's see what potato harvest we're gonna have this year. I'll do one more of this. We've got some broad beans in there as well. Okay, and with this rest, I'll make smaller balls, like a meatball size. We are in a potting shed and I'm going to pot on this spinach. It's Winter Giant, and I'm just going to pot this on. Some of them are already going to seed. I don't want that. I don't want them to go to seed just yet. For the fourth time I've sowed these carrots, and as a baby carrot seedlings I've been planting them around the garden, polytunnel everywhere, so we can have a decent carrot harvest. So this is something what I need to do as well. And I want to put on these poppies. It's called Iceland poppies, and I'm just curious if that would count for anything. I've also sown some seeds in here. Look, some more seeds. So we've got some more kohlrabi just popping up, and all different varieties of lettuces. We've got the cilantro, dill, some more beans, and over here we've got the second lot of peas going. So we have got the sugar snap peas. These are the sugar bun sugar snap peas. I've got some cabbages going as well, and over here we've got some more peas. Meteor. They are doing really well. They probably actually now needs planting out really. I'm just separating these spinaches in a module trays, and I put one in each module. And put the compost around it. Firm it down. Put it first half full, and then the spinach plant and extra compost around it and firm it down. My bees have decided to swarm again. So let's suit up and see what we can do. So we are surrounded by thousands and thousands of bees now in the air. Can you hear how loud they are? So now my next step is to observe and see where they're gonna settle. So the queen now is going to find a place to sit down and gather, wait for the rest of the hive what is taken with her, and settle down with her, usually on a tree around me because we're surrounded by lots of trees in here. So we are just waiting the family to settle down. As you can, well, I'm not sure if you can see it, I'll try to show you, but I'm sure you can hear that buzzing and thousands of bees buzzing around us. It's quite an experience actually. I honestly love this journey, as the whole beekeeping journey. I'm quite a new beekeeper still, I'm only doing it since 2020. I'll try to find out which hive it is. I think it's this middle one here again. They are top off on that walnut tree again. Moved down to this small acacia tree and circling around it now. They are settling down on this walnut tree. I'm thinking something what it's never happened to me before, that two hives swarmed at the same time, because it's kind of, both of my hives looked actually like it swarmed, and now I can kind of see like two balls forming, even three, not sure what's going on. So what I can see kind of three swarm. That's the one in the middle, and on the top, right on the top, there is a third one, but the third one is smallish. The middle one is like a medium size, and this lowest one, I'm hoping it's where the queen is. So I've got that nuke ready there in my little trolley, and as soon they all settle down, they'll probably need another hour, then I'm going to try to catch the swarm. I think we are getting close now to go up and collect the swarm. I would say about 90% now settled. We still got those 10% flying around. Try to make their mind up what they're gonna do. And then I'm just gonna hop into the cherry picker and I will take care of the job. So we're gonna work together. I need to go up, right up there, find a perfect position, and I'm going to make a decision while we're up there whether I am snipping the branch, if it's not too big if I can, or shake the branch. Right, let's do it.
How long have you been in this tree? How long have you been in this tree?
About an hour. Up we go. So we are working together. I try to navigate my husband whether to go up and down, left or right. So I'm just showing him to go a bit lower, because I'm estimating kind of my entrance now, how I'm gonna get that swarm. So a little bit further in, and it was a perfect position because I've just literally put the whole bowl of bees in that plastic bucket or container, and instead of shaking it, I've seen literally that the branch was, honestly, I had to snip it. It was like my finger thick. So I easily managed to snip that branch and very gently place the bees on a branch in a plastic container. And I was focusing, make sure I don't lose that container. So I need to grab hold of it and do it with one hand and let it go quickly with two hands. And when I'm ready, I'm just shaking it. I left a few in there. I'm just signaling to Al that we can go down. Oops, I'm nearly gone there. But hey, we've got it. And now the game is on. So now we are hoping that we've got the queen and they're actually gonna stay there where we want them to stay. We are transferring now the bees on the frame. I had frames, I'm not sure if I said that, probably I forgot to mention, I've had frames in that plastic container. So by now, those bees occupied the frame. There is a little, the branch, I'm gonna remove that first, just give it a little shake, and then we're going to then move the frames one by one gently to that polynuke on a table next to me. And I have done this a few days ago, so they have settled down now and enjoying their new home. Well, I hope you enjoyed spending time with me today. Catching that swarm, making burger patties, meatballs, and planting out some beans, potting on the spinach, and checking on the garden a little bit. I tried to find the queen, I think, but I've not found it. So, and I haven't done a proper inspection. Next few days I'll go out and check it through, and let's see if the queen is laying for us, if it's mated queen, and I will keep you posted. But for now, bye friends!